Did Democrats speedrun an entire electoral season on a Sunday afternoon in July? Yes. But arguably for the better, and credit where credit's due, objectively very funny to wait until right after everyone at the Republican National Convention had spent a solid 5 days shitting on Biden to do a little ticket swap. But something that went overlooked with all the other news that came out was that that wasn't even the RNC's biggest flop as a convention. So day one, right off the bat, they announced Vance as Trump's running mate. And I'll do a whole video on the miscalculations I think happened there, but even sans Vance, considering that there's never been a better time to be a Republican, at least as of 2 weeks ago, something was off. And I don't mean off in the center-left sense that half the guests were big oil executives and Project 2025 people. I mean off in the right-wing sense, where there was a lot of flimsy mixed messaging and they brought back Ron DeSantis. So to back up, the RNC was held in Milwaukee this year in mid-July. It was 4 days, and each of the 4 days had a theme that was a play on Make America Great Again. The first day's theme was Make America Wealthy Once Again. And ignoring why they threw the extra once in there, why they gave it a little bit of a limerick vibe, even though once and once again would both work to reference Trump's first term. But anyways, day one was a bunch of oil, gas, mining, lobby reps, execs, pretty much saying that climate change is a hoax and removing any and all regulations on energy will make prices go down. And oddly enough, it kind of wasn't a hit. One possibility for why this fell flat is between little things like natural disasters getting so bad they're threatening the home insurance industry to how it feels to walk around outside in general, it's getting a little hard to deny climate change. Like, they could have blamed it on China or women's studies courses, but I think it's getting a little iffy to flat out deny it exists. Possibility two for why people were generally not pumped is that Kristi Noem also spoke that day, and once you describe killing your own dog in a book that no one asked you to write, pretty hard to get a crowd of white people going. The second day's theme was Make America Safe Once Again. And their fatal flaw here was having Rick Scott, Marco Rubio, and Ron DeSantis all speak on the same day, because you can't triple Florida Safety Day and expect that message to stick. Day three was Make America Strong Once Again. And this was the day that between the speakers they had and literal banners that they let down, the RNC kind of stopped pretending like they weren't directly affiliated with Project 2025. However, in a PR catch-22, the world domination stuff actually kind of fell under the radar because that was the day that Matt Gaetz decided to pull out this look. To be clear, I am pro men wearing makeup. A little bit of beard dye could be a game changer for a lot of you. But the issue here, well, besides the demonizing drag queens and then pretty much going halfway there, the other issue here is that when you already have Whoville-esque features, when you already look like you're gonna help Cinderella tie a bow in a way that doesn't qualify for Rodent Boy Summer, you have to be very careful with an eyebrow pencil. Anyways, the RNC was genuinely very scary, but unfortunately it was very hard to hone in on that because it was also a fucking mess.